name is Rose One Another, and I will be introducing our topic for the presentation. And our topic is international trade between countries require effective intercultural communication and understanding. My other friend Justin will be talking about relationship building, and Alan will be talking about negotiation and conflict resolutions. Now, to my topic, language and culture barrier in international trade. Language and cultural barriers in international trade can significantly impact business transactions, negotiations, and overall trade relationship between countries. Effective intercultural communication and understanding are crucial to overcome these barriers and facilitate successful trade interactions. The importance of intercultural communication. Intercultural communications plays a vital role in international trade as it enables effective interactions, and understanding between intercultural communication plays a vital role in international trade as it enables effective interaction and understanding between individuals from different cultures. Individuals from different cultures. Overcoming language barriers. Language barriers can impede communication and hinder trade negotiations. Companies involved in international trade must invest in language resources, such as translators or interpreters, to bridge the linguistic gap. Culture, cultural understanding and adaptations. Cultural differences can pose challenges in international trade, including variations in business practices, ethics, and values. It is crucial for business to invest time in understanding and adapting to the cultural norms of their trading partners. Building trust and relationship. Intercultural communications foster trust and relationship building in international trade. Trust is vital in business transactions and negotiations, especially in diverse cultural settings. Developing trust requires understanding and respecting cultural differences. I let my other friend continue with the presentation, and he will be talking about trust and relationship building. Thank you.
I will be talking about trust and relationship building. Firstly, I will discuss relationship management. Relationship management is the strategy where a business maintains an ongoing level of communication with its suppliers and customers. The aim of it is to create a relationship with both parties instead of it being seen merely as a transactional relationship. The process is conducted through sales, service, and analyzing data. The main purpose of this is to manage and effectively use the relationship with the customers and suppliers to help boost business. The process requires analyzing data, using software to create new relationships, increase and protect the already existing brand loyalty, identify problems, mitigate risks, and boost income. Some relationship management types are customer relationship management, or CRM. It relates to business to customer, or B2C. This requires building a strong bond with customers using a certain amount of data and sales analysis to adapt to market trends, economic landscapes, and consumer preferences. It also includes marketing techniques and post-sales support programs. It typically consists of written media, which are sales announcements, newsletters, and post surveys. Video communication consists of commercials and tutorials. Marketing is critical to business as it becomes costly to find new customers than rather to retain current customers. Marketing will help to gain consumers' needs and interests in order to maintain loyalty. Business relationship management, or BRM, requires business to business B2B. It is based on the promotion of positive and productive relationship between the company and its business associates. These include vendors, suppliers, distributors, and other affiliates. It builds trust, enforces rules, and expectations to establish boundaries. It helps in resolving disputes, contract negotiations, cross-sale possibilities, and risk control. An example of companies with a long-term relationship with their suppliers may negotiate for a more reasonable price and faster deliveries. Positive relationship can help to increase payment times from 30 to 45 days. In order to prove relationship management, you must establish and set clear goals, analyze the data using tools, and provide feedback to both suppliers and customers, training and developing staff skills, and hiring a relationship manager who can oversee and analyze the communication inputs from both parties while delegating certain tasks. The international business relationship building. The world of foreign trade requires understanding diverse cultures, different time zones, and complicated network of import and export regulations. Insufficient investment time in building trust with your customers or suppliers might result in legal problems. For instance, getting served a lawsuit overseas under the country's judicial system, which will put you at a disadvantage and put your company in great expense. While building a stronger relationship, you could improve your profit margin, leading to more long-term favorable negotiations. Lastly, the cultural and social differences. You need to learn the correct meeting protocols, religious rituals, and greeting styles of the country. Understand the communication differences in order to resolve conflicts, disputes, or arrange negotiations. Thank you for listening.
Good day, my name is Alan Amara, and I'm the third speaker and the final speaker of our group two. Now, my third point is negotiation and conflict resolution. Okay. Our first point is negotiating across cultural requires sensitivity and flexibility. Now, when we try to do negotiation, we must always be flexible in our approach to the other party. So different cultures have different negotiation styles, power dynamics, and approach to conflict resolution. So when we try to negotiate, we must be open minded. We must be open minded and patient to listen to other parties' negotiation, and by that you will have a successful negotiation. The other one is cultural awareness. I think it's one of the most important aspects. Now, developing cultural awareness is very important in negotiating. You must always try to respect other people's culture and other people's cultural differences, and by doing that, I, it will be successful. It includes communication styles and decision making processes and attitude towards time and hierarchy. We must always be open minded to other people's cultural differences when we are negotiating. We must try to understand them. Yes, I think it's one of the most important factors in negotiation. The other one is communicating styles. Now, different cultures have different ways of communicating. Others may be non-verbal and others may be verbal. So we must always be active in listening and always adapt in the ways of communication style. And by doing that, it will be a successful negotiation by you being very attentive to them and uh, very attentive to them. So communication is very important, either verbally or non-verbal. You must always know how your other party will communicate. The other one is building relationship. Now, I think this is one of the most important of the topics is building relationship. Before having a negotiation, I think the most important thing is building relationship with other parties. Now, for example, the OSAID PNG support that Australia has been giving for over 45 years is one of the good example I can say. Is building relationship before doing negotiations. By doing that, you will have trust and you will have loyalty to other parties. So building trust is the most important one I can say. It gives you respect to other cultural customs and it gives you the trust when doing negotiations. Now, to summarize, effective intercultural communication and understanding facilitates smoother transactions, foster long-term relationship, and contribute to overall business success in global marketplace. By valuing cultural diversity, investing in intercultural competence, individual can overcome barriers and leverage benefits. We can overcome different obstacles if we try to understand other people's cultural diversity in ways of communicating, in negotiations. It is very important to understand other people's culture and other people's way of communicating. So it is very important building trust. To summarize, I can say that we must be friends to all and enemies to none. By doing that, we invite more investors into the country, into your businesses. And so create relationship first before negotiating. That will give you trust and loyalty to the other party. So thank you very much. This is our reference for the presentation. Thank you very much.